Only validation I need for my lifts right there, God damn it. Okay, so this comment or this video is coming from a comment from Ivan Strength Training. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate your opinion on the matter. And it made for I thought for a video topic anyway. I'm going to paraphrase the comment. It was something along the lines of the whole lift needing to be validated in a meet is a stigma perpetuated by powerlifters, and is unnecessary. Basically, weight on the bar is weight on the bar. And that's again paraphrased. I will put a link to Ivan's channel in the description, by the way. So I agree. For the average strength enthusiast, for a gym pop gym lifter, I agree 100% that weight on the bar is weight on the bar. If you were to hit a 405-pound bench press and never ever compete in a meet, you hit a 405-pound bench press. Congratulations! I am happy for you if that's your goal. For anybody, be proud of your gym lifts. Absolutely. In the case of somebody who is at world record numbers, somebody who's competed in powerlifting before previously, even if they haven't competed in powerlifting before, if they're claiming world record numbers, and their only lifts are coming from the same place, their home gym, and there's no body of work that's pre-built in to validate what they're saying. It's I can't buy into it, not one bit. If like I said, if Zamani were to bench 300 kilos raw in a meet, by all means, and it looked fast, I would probably believe all his training videos. If he had benched 300 raw in a meet 2 years ago and had been documenting all his training since then, and we'd seen the build up, certainly. Granted, he's allegedly been benching around 300 kilos in that gym and building up this weight, allegedly, but he doesn't have the body of work there to support him. And that's how it is in powerlifting. Powerlifting, for these records to be official, it's got to be done there. That's the only way it can be. Your gym lifts as a regular gym goer is fine. If you want to be recorded as a powerlifter, obviously has to happen on the platform. And if you want everybody to not be skeptical about your unofficial world record, you have to have a body of work that can be verified and validated, for everybody to believe it and take it at face value. I'll use Julius Maddox, for example. If he were to go in the gym tomorrow and bench 805 pounds on gym plates, calibrated plates, pound plates, whatever, if all the weights were there and he did it and said, hey, I just benched 805 pounds in the gym, I would believe that that is the weight, because he has a huge body of work that has been verified, that has been done in competition, that would lead one to believe that he is capable of doing that. Samani does not have that body of work. So it is needed in his case 1,000%. Speaking on back to the more casual people, non-world record holders, I'll use myself. I'm a slightly above average power lifter. Did I lift the actual 550 pounds when I benched 550 pounds in the gym? Yes. Does it count as a powerlifting lift recorded there? No. I'm certainly capable of 550. It was 550 pounds of our pound plates in the gym, and I have a body of work behind me. In meets, I've benched 500 plus in multiple meets in multiple weight classes. 525 being my best in a meet. So, given meet circumstances, I've benched 525 after squatting 700 plus pound squat attempts, and I ended up benching 525. It would lead one to believe that I am more than capable of benching 550 fresh on my best day without having to peak for a meet or anything like that. So I have that body of evidence, along with, almost a decade worth of YouTube posts of training videos, in conjunction with my meat lifts. So that body of evidence is there. So one can, my 550 pound front squat. That's not even a meat lift for somebody to verify and things like that. But given that, I've squatted 775 in reps, I've deadlifted 700 pounds in a meet, I've squatted over 600 pounds in sleeves in a meet. So a 550 pound front squat, again, I have that body of work, that evidence of verified weights and strength abilities, suggesting that I can do that. And again, Samani does not have that. So, and I'll say one more thing in terms of the power lifters, as a community. So we do hold meat lifts in a higher regard for multiple reasons. Obviously, there's the standards with judges, giving you whites or not, just saying, oh, I did it, and just granted, some meets, judges is a little sketchy, so that's not even my highest priority, to be honest. The biggest reason I personally will look and hold a meat lift in higher reverence than a gym lift, even like I hold my 525 pound bench in a meet in higher regards than my 550 pound bench, in the gym. With meat lifts, you have to perform on the day. Like, you pick the day out months in advance, sign up for it, and your training, you have to perform on that day, no matter the circumstance. You may not be feeling your best. There's how many, is it going to be a short one flight meet, which, mine was when I benched 525, so it was rough, like doing 3 attempts at 700 pounds or better on squat up to 775. Then immediately after I get off the squat platform and get my knees unwrapped, I have to go start warming up for bench because it was a one flight meet. So there's that. Is somebody going to get hurt in front of you? Is somebody going to have to re-rack? Things like this. There are just so many variables that come with meet day. But the main thing is, for me, with gym lifts, you can attempt them on the day that you're feeling your best. If warm-ups don't feel great, you can call it off. You can wait for another day to do it, etc., etc. With the meet, you have to perform on the day, no matter the circumstances or variables of the day. So that's why powerlifters will hold meet lifts in higher regard than gym lifts. Again, Gen Pop, Strength Enthusiast, weight on the bar, certainly. And don't sell yourself short. Don't let somebody tell you that your lift isn't valid because it wasn't done on a meet. If you went and you squatted 500 pounds and you hit good depth and it came back up, you're a 500 pound squatter. You're not a power lifter because you don't compete in powerlifting, but you're a 500 pound squatter. However, in world record cases, in cases where you're doing something that nobody has ever done, in cases where you're doing something that nobody's ever done, and you don't already have a body of validated work to back you up, do it on the platform, or it's not legit. End of story.